Does eating less protein help you live longer? Can cutting down on protein reverse aging? How much is too much or too little? And what about those headlines saying the Okinawan diet proves low protein is the key to longevity? Let's go back to 1945. After World War II, Okinawa, Japan was devastated. With food supplies wiped out, many residents barely scraped by on sweet potatoes, the only crop resilient enough to survive. Fast forward 60 years, and Okinawa became known for its record-breaking life expectancy. A 2016 study suggested that a high-carb, low-protein diet may extend lifespan, just like in lab animals. The idea caught on: less protein, more years. But here's the catch. Those Okinawan diet stats came from 1949, just 4 years after the war when food was still scarce. Was that really how Okinawans ate long-term? Actually, Okinawan cuisine centers around pork. The region once had a massive pig population, and pork remains a cultural staple. After the war, the pig population plummeted, but thanks to donations from Hawaii, it bounced back quickly. By 1960, even surpassing pre-war levels. There's even a monument and a musical honoring the pigs that helped rebuild Okinawa. So where did this low protein equals long life theory come from? Harvard scientist David Sinclair has studied aging for decades. He points to a growth regulator called MTOR. In lab experiments, reducing MTOR activation, something triggered by protein, seemed to increase lifespan in animals. That led to the idea that eating less protein could slow aging. But here's the problem. MTOR is also activated by carbohydrates, like those sweet potatoes. Insulin, released when you eat carbs, also stimulates MTOR. So does exercise. And exercise is one of the most well-documented ways to extend lifespan and reduce disease risk. Even more important, as we age, we lose muscle, a condition called sarcopenia. It can start as early as your 30s. Maintaining muscle mass is crucial to staying strong and independent, especially later in life. A 2022 meta-analysis of 57 studies confirmed that muscle loss significantly raises the risk of death. The two best ways to build muscle: resistance training and, you guessed it, protein. A 2021 study showed that even without exercise, people who ate more protein had more muscle. Quality matters too. Animal proteins provide more of the key amino acid leucine, which is especially effective at stimulating muscle growth through MTOR. So while Sinclair argues that protein might boost short-term strength at the cost of long-term health, the evidence suggests otherwise. Elderly people need more, not less, high-quality protein to counter muscle loss and anabolic resistance. Historical data backs this up. Okinawan centenarians were documented eating more pork than other regions. Across Japan, as post-war diets shifted to include more animal protein, average life expectancy rose. One study even found that higher intake of eggs, meat, and fish predicted longer lives. And while some claim blue zones prove low animal protein is healthier, a 2021 study of 175 populations found the opposite. More meat correlated with greater longevity. The takeaway? Protein isn't your enemy. In fact, it's vital for aging well, especially when paired with exercise. Instead of fearing MTOR, we should harness it to keep our muscles, minds, and bodies strong as we age.